Commissioner Arnett, Commissioner Arnett, can you hear me? Commissioner Curley?
Here.
Commissioner Dan Zeisen? Commissioner Landau?
Here.
Commissioner Lawrence? Commissioner Montoya? Commissioner Milhaven?
Here.
Commissioner Schlosser?
Here.
Vice Chair Lindblom?
Here.
Chairman Hernandez? Commissioner Arnett?
We need him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What did he?
He's
Okay.
on. You just can't. Okay. All right. He's on. We'll count it. Let's roll. So we have a quorum?
We have a quorum. Thank you.
Whew. All right. We did it, guys. I think that was the hardest part of today. All right. I'm going to make a few announcements. This meeting's been noticed in accordance with open meeting law, ARS section 38-431. Agendas are available within 24 hours of each meeting in the Maricopa County Planning and Development Office and are also available on the Planning and Development website 1 week prior to the hearing at www.maricopa.gov/planning. The staff reports prepared for each agenda item shall become a part of the permanent record for each case. With respect to hearing process, cases will be considered in the order they appear on the agenda unless otherwise agreed to by the commission. And for each case, the applicant will be given a set amount of time to present. Anyone wishing to speak on a particular case shall fill out a speaker's card for in-person attendance and raise your hand within the GoToWebinar. The amount of time allowed for speaking shall be at the discretion of the commission chair. With that, we'll go ahead and enter the meeting minutes for August 8th, 2024 and September 12th, 2024. Does anybody have any changes that need to be made there? Hearing none, we'll move forward. You'll present on the consent agenda, which is all we have today. Let's go ahead and do that.
Thank you, Chairman. We have 3 items on the consent agenda today. Adam Cannon, Planning and Development. Items number 1 and 2 are a CPA 240002 and Z24004 for the Desert Sands Battery Storage Project in District 4. The requests are a comprehensive plan amendment to amend the future land use designation in the Tonopah-Arlington area plan from rural to utilities and a zone change from rural 43 to IND2 IUPD. The site is approximately 26 acres located north of Siloam Highway and east of 455th Avenue in the Tonopah area. This time there's no known opposition. The recommendation in the staff report, paragraphs 14 and 15, is approval subject to conditions A through G. And then moving on to agenda item number 3 is for MCP 2024-003 for the Shuck Barn Warehouse in District 4. The request is for a military compatibility permit with a plan of development for indoor storage uses in the rural 43 MAMP zoning district. Site's approximately 4.2 acres. It's located on the west side of 221st Avenue between Patton Road and Bahada Drive in the Surprise area. There was one late opposition that came in that did not have any specific reason as to why the individual was opposed to the site other than they did not want the site. That came in late last night. The recommendation in paragraph 14 in the staff report is approval subject to conditions A through F. And that concludes the consent agenda. Happy to answer any questions you may have.
No questions for me. Is there any questions from the commission? Is that person in opposition that wrote the letter last night here today? Okay. All right. If hearing that person is not here, for those that are on the call, I'll entertain a motion or comments.
Mr. Chairman.
Hold on just a second. Just a second. I need to check and make sure there's anybody on webinar. So is there anybody on webinar that is on the call? Thank you for keeping me honest here. We're just getting a little feedback here is what we're trying to figure out. We can get through this quick, so we'll put up with the feedback. All right, Commissioner Schlosser, I think you were getting ready to say something.
Yeah, I would just like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Thank you. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Commissioner Curley, I second.
Thank you, Commissioner Curley, with a second. With that, we'll do a roll call vote.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a statement real quick.
Could you say that again? I didn't hear.
This is Commissioner Schlosser. I just want to make a very, very brief comment
Oh, please do.
before we go to the vote. With the exception of the new Commissioner Millhaven, I know everybody realizes everybody's aware of my continued safety and health concerns related to these battery and storage facilities. Just this item, both items 1 and 2 are located exactly where these things belong, not 57 yards or 100 yards away from residences or neighborhoods. Excuse me. They all need to be located in reasonable and safe areas that significantly reduce the potential for any health and safety concerns for both our first responders and citizens of the community. And again, out in the middle of nowhere, or somewhere at least that's reasonable, that's where these things belong, not so close to these, where we keep seeing with these battery plants that are so close to where people live. That's all I had. I know it's supposed to be a brief meeting here. Thank you.
No, thank you for pointing that out. This is an easier one than some that we've seen in the past. So, and I appreciate you sharing your thoughts on that. Always value it. So, all right, we'll go ahead and go into roll call vote.
Commissioner Arnett, are you having audio trouble? We'll move on. Commissioner Curley,
Yes.
Commissioner Millhaven,
Yes.
We'll jump back to Commissioner Arnett real quick. We can see you. If you'll thumbs up or thumbs down, that would be adequate. He's unmuted and he's not thumbs upping or down. You can say something if you want to, Commissioner Arnett. All right, we'll come back to him.
Commissioner Landau,
Yes, however, I have to recuse myself from items 1 and 2. So yes, as it relates to item 3 only.
thank you. Commissioner Schlosser,
Yes.
Chairman Lindblom,
Yes.
Commissioner Arnett, he has a message saying, I vote yes, because he cannot unmute, but
All
he
right,
is a
good.
yes.
Yeah, he just texted me the same,
Okay.
so we're good.
Chairman, we have a motion recommending
Thank you.
approval of the consent agenda by a vote of 6-0 with Commissioner Landau recused from item 1 and 2.
All right, thank you. Thank you to each of you that brought these cases for the work that you guys all do with each other in the county. Appreciate your guys' effort. And with that, we'll go ahead and adjourn. Thank you.